Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this Robocop 2 figure, and it is by Mafex. This is the Murphy head version. That's what they call it, Murphy head version of Robocop. There's the box. And on the back shows images of the figure, and let's get into it. Alright, and here we have Robocop outside of packaging, and as far as accessories, let's see, it comes with a regular base, and then he also comes with a secondary base for the severed Robocop, and then we have the thigh armor, and then 4 extra hands, and that's it. Oh, and then of course his pistol, and there's the figure, and the severed Robocop right there. So we get 2 items, so that's kind of interesting. Initially I thought it was just interchangeable parts to create this guy, but instead you get a full-on severed Robocop, but so this actually does not have any articulation points whatsoever. The neck does move, so only the neck has articulation, and so basically this is a glorified display for the second head, I would say, because this one has a head that's the eyes are closed or they're flipped all the way back, and then here's the other one. This is essentially the same Robocop head we got from other version. And then let's take a look at the body. Nicely painted. It's got the purpley highlights to the metallic blue. And here's the back of Robocop. And then the back of the other one. Alright, so let us take a closer look at this piece first, because I think most people are interested in this piece more than anything. It's got really good paint job, and then the sculpting on it is really nice. I like how you see the treads and everything. And bottom here, see some wires coming out. Again, this thing does not articulate. It would have been nice if the arms could actually rotate a little bit, or the elbows as well, but it does not. And then here on the side, you can see his bicep. It says emergency on it, so it kind of resembles the movie where this thing pops out, but of course this thing is stationary, it won't move. Then again on the back, the paint job on the head is really good. The detailing on the, especially on the back of the head, it's really good. Look at that. And then the neck as well. And again, it would have been nice if we got a different facial expression, but this is what we got. And again, the head can articulate. That's about it. Alright, so here's the regular Robocop figure, and let me go over articulation real quick here. Let's see, let's get a good look at that head sculpt with the eyes open. And again, this is the exact same head sculpt as the battle damage version of the Robocop 1 head. And so as far as articulation, there's a ball jointed neck. Base of the neck, there's another ball joint. Shoulders on ball joint as well. And then let's see here. The bicep, elbows, there are 2 joints here, so it's double jointed elbows, and wrists on ball hinge joint. Forearm does not have any rotation. As far as the torso is concerned, it does have 2 ball joints, one up here and one on the waist. It is somewhat limited as far as range. Essentially, this is the exact same figure you have gotten from all the other versions of Robocop by Mafex. So this here, let's see, legs can be lowered a little bit, so it gives them a little more range. So thighs and the knees are just single joint, but can give you 90 degrees. And then the hinge does have a working piston, and does pivot left and right as well, because it is on a, actually it's on a ball joint down here. And then there's toes articulation as well with this figure. So as far as articulation, this guy is quite good actually. So he can sit. If you have the NECA Robocop chair, he should be able to fit on that. But he will be a little smaller, I think. But it is doable for him to sit down. That for 190 degrees. And here I just so happen to have Robocop here. I mean the chair from the NECA set. So there you go. You can see he does fit nicely on the chair. His legs are pretty planted to the step. And zoom in a little bit so you guys could kind of see. So yeah, as far as the waist, you can see yeah, the legs are touching the chair. I mean the butt is, well, the thigh section is touching the chair, and then the feet are, sorry you guys can't see, let me, alright, here's a better look. So the arms, and the butt, and then the feet. So yeah, it's a little, well no, actually I don't think it's a little smaller. I think it fits perfectly. The NECA one doesn't really fit that well on the chair. I think this one fits a little more because it is a little more articulated. So it works a little bit better, but it does look a tiny bit small for the chair, I guess, for the whole contraption here. But I think it's fine. And here's a side-by-side height comparison between the NECA Robo and the Mafex one. You can see he is half a head shorter than the NECA version. And as far as the human head sculpt, the Murphy head sculpt, here's a comparison of those two as well. So here I have, move his hand out of the way so you guys can kind of see both the head sculpts. So here's a comparison between the two. Skin tone, definitely the Mafex one. Actually, the whole thing, I think the Mafex one definitely better. I mean, both aren't perfect. I mean, I can see a little bit of resemblance of Peter Murphy. Is it Peter Murphy? Peter Weller. But both of them don't exactly look like Peter Weller. But I think the Mafex one is definitely much better as far as the likeness is concerned, and the paint job as well. And if you're wondering how the leg armor piece works, so this thing you pull out from the side here straight out, and you take the whole thigh piece off, so you're left with this. And then it's just a matter of attaching these two pieces. Let's see, this one goes here, I believe. So this one goes up front, like that. And then the side piece, let's see, it goes like right there. There's the slot. Goes in like right there. So you slide those in. So it looks like this. Oh, there's a hinge out here, so you could actually there's a hinge over here. Is this an actual working hinge? No, it's not. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see, but this is not a actual working hinge. So you just slide that in, and here's where you could store the weapon, the Robocop weapon. Just on his hand right now, so I'm not gonna do that. But you get the idea of how this thing works. So just sliding this out, and also sliding this out. And then to put this piece back on, you can see there are two slots right here. It just slides right in. The whole thing slide back in, and there you go, back again. Overall, I really like this figure. I like all the Robocop figures because they're just so well made, and it's not terribly expensive. This thing is $65 over at amiyami.com, and bought it over there, and then it got shipped straight from Japan. It was around $25 to ship, so you're looking about 70, 80, 80, 89, 90 bucks, somewhere around there, in that area. So honestly, I like it a lot. The fact that you get this as well, it's really good. If you want to try this head on the other body, it doesn't, I mean, it will stay on, but it doesn't fit perfectly, because I think the ball joint is a little small on this one than it is on this so if you want him sleeping, kind of get him like that, but it will stay, I mean, it won't stay on, but it fits. So if you want his eyes aren't even closed though. I mean, you can see some of the white, so it's been rolled back actually. Yeah, I guess you could take this portion off, maybe that'll fit better. Let's see, let's try this. If I pop this thing off and pop this on, can I pop this on? Okay, this thing pops on nicely. Okay, so I guess you can just take the neck, take the whole neck with you when you want to switch it onto this body. So take the neck with you, then it'll fit perfectly. But now it looks like he's just sleepwalking Robocop. So yeah, still really cool. So there you have it, Robocop 2. Was a Murphy version of Robocop 2, and yeah, totally worth it. I think it's well worth the price, and articulation's great. And there you go. Thanks for watching.